Okay, hello everyone. My name is Yaran Wu, Chinese Wu Yaru. Today's topic is infertility. 优生优育与不孕不育. I don't know how many people have tried acupuncture, but basically today we try to provide you some information. So at least you have an idea if acupuncture can help infertility or help you have a more healthy baby. So any question you have, either talk to me or talk to somebody. Make sure you're doing the right thing. The whole purpose for this seminar is provide some information so we know there's something available outside. Does that fit to you or not? That's individual case. So you better consult with a physician before you try it. For myself, I have a doctorate degree and I have a degree for Western medicine and Chinese medicine. The best part of my practice is I have a lot of training under super big master in China, like Zhu Hanzhang, Wang Guangyu, Qi Yong. All this name in China is a really big name for Chinese medicine. But they taught me all the tricks for treating certain things. And I'm a public speaker for 92.3, the radio, and the 1170. And if you have any health issue you want we talk to your group, doesn't matter the church, company, let us know. We're more than happy to let people know how to have better health. Today, the topic is infertility. In Chinese medicine, that's the same thing. If you can get pregnant, can you make your baby more healthy? It's two sides of same issue. That makes sense? Can you get pregnant is one side. Can my baby be more healthy? In Chinese medicine, we're treating the same issue. So we put them together. Okay. This one is in 1978. The World Health Organization recommended in 1978 infertility can be treated or can be helped by acupuncture. And in the United States, they did research with acupuncture. I cannot remember exactly the number. If you do IVF, the success rate should be around 80%. Without acupuncture, if I'm right, is around 20%. That's when in the United States, before they do IVF, they go to acupuncture based on research. It's very popular. Even MD, gynecologists, will recommend you do acupuncture if you plan to do IVF. For acupuncture, actually, some people understand it as just needles. Not really. Like Tuina, therapeutic massage, is part of it. Herbs or Moxa. Moxa in Chinese is called Aijiu. You burn herbs, heat it up a certain point of your body. But mostly in the United States, when they practice, or when we practice, nothing touch your skin directly. We just use that herbs burn it, put it close to an acupuncture point, heat it up that point. Because we believe the acupuncture point follow the acupuncture channel. There is something weak or cold. We explain more later. But that's one kind of heating therapy. Or stretching or exercise. Like typical ones, Tai Chi. How many people heard Tai Chi before? That kind of slow, relaxed exercise. Chinese medicine believe that enhance your energy as part of the treatment. Help you qi, the energy flow. If you want to ask it how acupuncture treat infertility, the simple answer is we do not treat infertility. Why? That's one of my master, the lady called Chen Yuqin. If you're Chinese, you know Qiao Dan Jing, very popular in China. She is the founder of it. And when I went to Shenzhen to learn from her, I specifically asked this question. How to treat infertility? The answer from her is, you don't need to treat infertility. I was pretty shocked. I got my pencil, got my book, ready to write. And she said, no, you don't need to treat it. I said, they want a baby, right? She said, healthy people want sex. The purpose for sex is only one thing, naturally. Have a baby. Period. So if backward, you cannot have a baby, get pregnant. There is some issue going on with the health. You got a whole conclusion? So basically, when we treat you healthy, you should naturally get a pregnancy. That's the whole conclusion. Then the second question is, how can we make you healthy? Does that make sense to you? Then question is, are you healthy? How many people think you're healthy here? Nobody. Okay. Put this way. In Chinese medicine, we believe at least your health have 4 levels. This healthy, when you're a teenage, 3 nights you didn't sleep, took a nap, you're ready to go. Then at some point, you graduated from college, you have projects. Every day you work hard, sleep late. 5, 10 years later, you just feel I'm tired. I wish my boss can give me a 1 month break. If you go Hawaii, play on the beach, you sleep well every night, 1 month later you come back refreshed. That's called weak. You do not have symptoms, but you know your body is not so strong. The healthy just like a new car. The weak just like a car drives 3, 5 years. It's not so powerful, but the car is still okay. It makes sense to you? Then to a point, it's that my neck hurts, my lower back hurts, my sex drive goes down. After I eat, I bloated. My period is painful. I couldn't sleep well. I'm tired all the time. Regardless what's going on, you have a lot of symptoms. But when you go see a doctor say, you're fine, your blood test is fine, your x-rays are fine, everything is fine. But you know you're not fine. You with me? That's called unhealthy. What does that mean? You have symptoms. From Western medicine point of view, your functional of your body is in trouble. Your body doesn't function the way it's supposed to be. Then keep on going. Finally, the doctor says, sorry, you have narrow disc. You have a bone spur. You have EKG abnormal. Your heart might need more blood circulation. Or you have fibroids, or high blood pressure, high cholesterol, diabetes, whatever. That time is a red light on. The lab test is positive. The doctor said, you're sick. You're really sick. So basically for health, at least 4 stages. So most people in my clinic, when they walk in the door, they think their health is okay. The reason is the doctor says you're fine. You're not sick, you're not broke. But doesn't mean you're healthy or you're weak or you're unhealthy. Put it this way, this is millionaires. I have a lot of money. I spend it, I can just withdraw from my bank. This guy is check to check. I sleep well last night, I feel okay today. I didn't sleep well last night, I'm tired today. You're weak. It's like money. I got to pay yesterday, I can go to a bar, have a drink today. This guy is like, I have a credit card bill. You can own $5,000, $50,000. As long as you're not bankrupt, you're okay, right? You keep on going. But you know you're in debt. All these 3 guys can be very high credit score. Then you're to a point of bankrupt. My credit score dropped, right? The MD telling you, your credit score is pretty high. You're good. That's what they're telling you. They're not talking about if you're healthy or not. They're telling you you're not a bankrupt. That's when there's a lot of problems, including infertility. When your CMD say, oh, my lab test is right. Why I couldn't get pregnant? You might be the healthy one. You naturally should get pregnant. You might be the weak one. Some women get pregnant and have miscarriage. More than half is because weak. When your body is weak, you know when you have a baby, your body need to do double work, right? You need to provide all the nutrition growing, and the baby growing much faster than your body. You need to do much more than what you needed to do before. Not only double, more than double. If your body is weak to a point, your body says, I want to give up. Guess who's going to give up? Can your body give up yourself? You have to give up the baby, right? That's where miscarriage comes in. Because your body cannot do 2 work. Just like a job. My boss tell me, do double the work. To a point, I just tell my boss, I quit. Miscarriage is your body quit on the job. Chinese medicine believes weak. And for unhealthy, sometimes like for the coldness in uterus, we explain more. The baby won't develop. Or if you're stressed out too much, just like land did not plow, nothing will grow. There are certain things. If to that point, if you have fibroid ovary cyst, then you might cause infertility. So basically, when we talk about health, we have to see where it comes from, where you are. Then we know what we should do. And basically, all your health, who control it? Who controls your health? You control your health, right? Do you need to see a doctor every day? No, right? Okay, let's see what's the thing can make your health better or not. To keep your health, at least 4 components you have to take care of it. Just like money, we have an account for retirement. We have an account for the mortgage. We have an account for an auto loan or for children education, whatever, right? For your health, you at least have 4 accounts. Number 1, sleep. Number 2, diet. Number 3, exercise. Number 2, stress. If you do not have a good enough sleep, your body cannot recover. The next morning, you got up, you're tired. You own your body something, they keep on going to do the same work. Same 8 hours work, your body spend much more energy because you didn't sleep well. Second thing, diet. If you don't have a healthy diet, you're damaging your health. If you have a healthy diet, you're helping your health. Then third one is exercise. The funny thing is in my clinic, when I ask my clients, how many people exercise? How many people exercise here? Come on. How many people exercise 4 times a week? How many people exercise until you get sweat? You'll find out people keep on putting down their hands, right? Then you didn't do enough or correct exercise fit to your need. The last one is reduce stress. How many of you think in the Bay Area the stress level is high? Pretty high. Okay. This one, because we're not talking about a health topic, it's just part of it. We just want to know where you come from to get to this point. Doesn't matter if you want a healthy baby, you should do it. Or if you have infertility trouble, you still need to do it. Number 1, sleep. When should you go to sleep? How many people go to sleep before 11? Try. How many people go to sleep before 10:30? 1, right? Your growth hormone here release 80% if you are in deep sleep between 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. Chinese called 子时, means 一阳生. That's initial time for the whole day. 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. If you want to be in deep sleep, at least take half hour if you have no sleep problem. That means you have to be in bed at 10:30 if your sleep quality is okay. Otherwise, you mess up the growth hormone, 80% release. What happens when growth hormone doesn't release? Thyroid, pancreas, adrenal, sex hormone, everything starts mess up. So when we talk about infertility, part is from hormone related, right? You just stay late every night, you will be in trouble. Another question, how long do you need? How's your sleep quality? In the spine care class, we teach everything, but at least give you a tip. You need to see if you're doing enough for your body. Okay, diet, what to eat? Ask a question, how many people eat salad? No? Sometimes. How many people drink ice water? How many people like ice cream? Okay, you guys are good. Better than most group I met. Salad, a lot of people believe is healthy. In Chinese medicine, it's the complete opposite. It's cold, hard to digest. Very simple way to prove it. Go bathroom after you eat the salad, you can see greenish. Your body did not digest well. Human being create fire is try to cook food, help digestion. That's when we have a digestion problem. In our clinic, we do Moxa. It's fire, right? We try to speed up circulation. When to eat? How many people eat big dinner? Dinner is the biggest meal for you. The time you eat a meal is wrong. Chinese medicine believes good breakfast, big lunch, small or no dinner. Especially for women, if you're overweight and have infertility, number 1 you need to think about is your diet and clean the dampness, which is from digestion system. And last question is how to eat it. The best way to help digestion is a slow cooker, not a barbecue, not salad. This one we'll discuss more in the class. So exercise. Quick question, how many people think you have neck problem or lower back pain? What kind of exercise should you do? Stretch. What kind of stretching? I do have a patient went to yoga. After 2 years, told me, the doctor still hurt. Why? A lot of times it's not yoga not right. It's the yoga coach did not know what's the position for your need. In our class, we teach you this one's for lower back pain, this one's for neck. The most common ones, nobody knows how to stretch neck. Any of you know how to stretch your neck? So basically for exercise, what kind of exercise fit your need? Another question, for infertility, what kind of exercise should you do? Or put it another way, doesn't matter talk about infertility. For sex drive, which exercise help you? A lot of people don't know. Exercise at least has 3 kinds. Number 1, sports, any kind. As long as it's fast and tensed, basketball, running, jogging, swimming, is fast, right? And build up more tension in your body. Second one, stretching, like yoga. Lower back pain, neck pain, you should do yoga. Stretch it. But did you do the right one for what you need to stretch? That's a challenge. Did you stretch enough to have the outcome? That's another question. Last one is Chinese style exercise. Most of you have seen people play Tai Chi, right? Slow motion. Slow and relax. What happens when you do stretching or sports? The blood goes to your limbs. Only when you do Tai Chi, slow and relax, your limbs do not need a lot of blood. The circulation will go internal, then strengthen you. So for sex drive or infertility, you should do Tai Chi type thing. Or Chinese called 站桩, standing meditation, or slow walking meditation. In our class, we teach you that one. Very simple, pretty hard to do it. But if you're able to do it, the benefit is huge. Okay, in the Bay Area, when I talk to people about stress, most people agree in Bay Area is very stressful life. Doesn't matter work, high demand, right? Or at home, when you have 2 kids, you know your life is a mess. So many schedules you need running after. But what happened is, most people don't know their body is tensed up or not. So in my clinic, when I check the pulse, they say, your body is tensed up. I don't think so. I say, your back is like a rock. No. But when you check their back, they feel, wow, why my back's like this? Because when your stress level is high, your body tension level definitely is high. Especially in my clinic, when somebody, a CEO or CFO, very high position, physically they're not doing anything, but mentally they're really stressed out. You check their back, just like a rubber stick, very tight, hold together. They're constantly thinking, constantly under stress. Your body expresses the stress through tension. The higher stress level you are, the more tense up your body. You cannot get away from it. We are human beings. But you can deal with the result. This one we discuss more in the class. See where your stress comes from or what to do. Chinese medicine believe any medication, include herbs, acupuncture, whatever, not as good as diet. Doesn't matter how you watch your diet. It's not as good as you do correct exercise to enhance your health. Regardless, any kind of exercise you do, the most important is mentally or spiritual-wise have peace and relax. So any people, if you live like 90 years old, 100 years old, you'll find that their personality is very positive. That's what the Chinese medicine believe. But when you look at it, you will find out all the medicine in our body actually is sleep. Have you noticed when you sleep, you feel better after? That's the magic recover pill. If you don't sleep, your body won't recover every day. Now you need to understand sleep is very, very important. It's the fundamental recovery you need. Just like a medicine, every day you take it. But nobody give you. God gave you, created that way. Daytime I spend, nighttime I recover. Okay, second thing is diet. Besides sleep good, what's your diet? The third one, exercise. You need to do the right one. The last one, reduce stress. So this idiom is from 2,000 years ago. It means drugs or medication, whatever, is not as good as diet. What's your diet? The better is do exercise. The most important, have a peace, less stressful life. Okay, now we'll look back for infertility, for health. Doesn't matter, look at a man and woman in the Bay Area. There are certain patterns. For men, number one, in Chinese medicine, believe for men's health, kidney is the fundamental. If you study in acupuncture college, you know that. Any man have a health issue, kidney is the sign. What does that mean? If a man's sex drive goes down, you know their health is in trouble, regardless what's the reason caused it. For woman's liver, so for woman, if a liver function, the Chinese medicine is stress related, or your menstruation has trouble, it's different. You know your health is in trouble. So husband and wife, in the future, want to look at a health issue. If your husband's sex drive goes down, you know either he's tired or he's stressed out or something going on. For your wife, if the period is messed up, you know your wife has some health issue going on. And the kidney is for reproductive system. Sex is for have a baby, right? Pretty straightforward. Same time, in Chinese medicine, believe kidney is for your will. Anybody want to be success has a strong will. In Bay Area, all the people want to be success, right? What you use your kidney. When your kidney weak, when your sex drive goes down, the man has no motivation. And in Bay Area, for men, very common one thing is, include women. It's called purpose-driven. If I have a project, I need to get it done. My mentally is separated from my body. I'm tired, I'm exhausted, I have so many things to do, but I need to finish my work. It's called purpose-driven. When you do this way, you are damaging your function. Okay, then turn over to women. Liver is stress-related in Chinese medicine. This liver, that's written quote-unquote. The Western liver, the real liver, is for digestion in Chinese medicine, like hepatitis B. All the symptoms is digestion problem. We don't treat your liver. We believe the liver in Chinese medicine 2,000 years ago is stress, emotion related. If you have anxiety, you're stressed out, your body tensed up, we believe it's the liver. If a woman stressed out, they're moody, we believe stress related. They're emotional. When the period have trouble, or the husband, you probably know, before period, try not to get bothered with your wife, right? Because their body need to be regulated. Okay, now I'll come back to talk about infertility. It's okay, I need to be healthy. I'm not healthy. Then how can I be healthy, or what's the issue I need to address? Number one, common one is called cold. The land in Alaska, do you think will produce anything? Why? Even the land is great. Even there's water. Even there's nutrition. Because weather not able to produce. For a woman, very simple. If you touch your belly button, and you put another hand on the lower belly, you can feel it's cold or not. Last time when I gave a seminar, husband just raised up his hand and said, every night my wife, before went to sleep, she would put my hand on her belly. Otherwise, she cannot fall asleep. Why? The belly is cold. So for a woman, do not drink ice water. Do not eat ice cream. Wear shoes at home. Do not wear boots. The boots you have until here, and they have shorts. The knee in between is cold. You have to keep your body warm. It's pretty, but not healthy. And for a young lady, right now popular is the clothes have the navel explode, 露脐装. You're creating coldness attack. The belly button is the most thin place in your whole belly. The cold can attack directly. In Chinese, it's called 宫寒, which means cold uterus. The circulation of the uterus is in trouble. For cold uterus, in Chinese medicine, believe will cause the baby even get pregnant, not develop sometime. Have you heard some case? The baby in the uterus, 1 month, 2 months later, not able to develop. Then the doctor has to do the surgery to get it out. Because when it's cold, stop the growing. So if you have this kind of case, you have to think about, is your body cold or not? Second one's weak. In the desert, why nothing grow? No nutrition, right? We explained it. If your body is weak, you might be able to get pregnant, but what happens next? Your baby would depend a lot on nutrition development from your body, right? So your body is doing double work. So when your body is not able to handle it because your body is weak, then what happens? Some point your body has to drop the work. Does it make sense to you? Who's going to be job? Your body or the baby's body? That's caused miscarriage. For man has the weakness too. We show you some sign. Number one, kidney weak. If you see any man walk, put it this way, if you watch on TV a movie, if a girl walk on the beach, you're looking from backside, or a man, their hip is shake, right? Pretty sexy. If you see anybody, their body here is straight. When they walk, it's like this. There's no hip movement. Chinese medicine believe kidney is weak. Or you have aching lower back. Have you seen a lot of seniors, the lower back is very stiff, like cylinder, not move at all? And I think there's a cartoon called Sponges. SpongeBob's. You see the body, there's 2 legs, keep on moving. If you see somebody walk like that, kidney weak. Liver, we're going to talk about it later. Next one is the heart. If you want to see somebody, heart is weak, very simple. Look at their lips. If they're pale color, dark red, circulation is in trouble. And with treatment, this one will change. For women, sometimes it's hard because they put on the lips the color. But for men, you look at it, very straightforward. And I show you a picture for spleen. Anybody like this body shape, we believe is spleen deficiency. The big belly is not healthy at all. Basically means your digestion system not able to process the food and discharge. Something saved in the body. Long week. Have you seen a lot of people like this in the Bay Area? They're standing like this shape. Hunchback. Chinese called 中气不足. The middle chi is not enough. You see the young guy healthy is always look like this, right? Especially when you see the martial arts master. Bodyguard like this. If you see somebody like this, they talk differently. They talk like, doctor, I'm tired. Of course you're tired. You have no chi in Chinese medicine. So basically, in Chinese medicine, believe body strong doesn't mean you're healthy. 好了. Okay, welcome back. During the break, we checked some ladies and gentlemen. One thing let you know, if you had a baby already, pretty healthy one, but you ask why I couldn't get pregnant again, the answer is this. A lot of women, after you get a pregnancy, have a baby, did you find out one thing happens? Most women, after you become mom, your body shape change. How it changes? You start gaining some weight, right? Especially this part. Many patients ask me, what should I do? In Chinese, we call it 坐月子. The first months of deliver, you should stay home, eat a lot of good stuff, spoil yourself. Why? Because your body needs to recover. It's a heavy-duty job for 10 months pregnancy, carry a baby around. And at the same time, you need to provide a lot of nutrition for the baby to grow, right? We mentioned it. The baby's demand even more than your body. Does that make sense? Because your body won't grow so fast in 10 months, but the baby will. Then the problem is, how can your body provide nutrition? We believe it's through the digestion system. We call spleen or earth system. 10 months, you're overused for your spleen system, the digestion system. So you are able to provide for the kid, the baby. After 10 months later, what happened? Your spleen is worn out. Chinese call spleen deficiency, 脾虚. With spleen deficiency, your body starts to store. Things come in, won't go out. That's how women gain weight. What you should do after deliver? Do acupuncture on 10 times. Your body will shrink. You need to bring back the energy. Otherwise, your body is lousy, loose. You might not able to get pregnant again.
How soon after you deliver, how soon you can get?
If you can do within 1 month, or anytime after you feel comfortable to walk out your house. Mm-hmm. In my clinic, what I do for a lady 10 times, you can see the belly start shrink. And the best case was 1 visit, lose 7 pounds, and everything shrink. I was pretty shocked. And there was 1 case, 2 visits, the belly button go back. You know, after delivery, a lot of times the belly buttons stick out. But the first one, the body shape was pretty shrink, pretty nice one. Her body's like that. The second one was a female policewoman before. So she practiced martial arts, very good energy for her body. 2 visits come back. But anyway, whoever after delivery, if you want better health, you should do that. And if you have 1 baby, you cannot get pregnant again. 90% chance is because of the weakness. And for some lady I checked here, you touch the belly, it's pretty soft. You can feel that loose and soft feeling in your belly. You definitely belong to the weak type. Your body not recovered yet. And we saw some belly button, you can see the wrinkles. It's not inside the belly button. If this is belly button, there's some wrinkles that go outside. On your right hand, indicates stress. Here's the belly button, right? There's some wrinkles like this. Most times a 1/2 inch or 1 inch. Okay, we'll come back to the infertility. You say, I want to treat it. Before you do any kind of Chinese medicine treatment or acupuncture, you should do some tests. Number 1, to make sure genetic and there's no problem. If you have a baby before, you know you don't have a problem. But you never have a baby, for some might not be the case. Second one, you need to check the uterus, do an ultrasound. If the uterus, the size is not completely developed, sometimes for women they're not able to. For some, the uterus is back position. How many people know this? When the back position is pretty hard for get pregnant. You should have a certain position for sex, or you might just need to do an IVF or something to help to get pregnant. The eggs might be right, but the sperm is very hard to get into the uterus. And for men, very straightforward. Your sperm, the counting, the activity. If this 2 number is going down, you know there are some numbers going on. Because for a lot of men, sex drive is okay, sex is okay, but they just have trouble with their sperm count or activity. And the wife cannot get pregnant. Most likely, you should not be that case, but randomly, some is the sperm and egg has rejection. Immune-wise, they just couldn't get along. That's why you need to do tests too. If all these ones are ruled out, I have no problem. That will come down to, can we treat it? And there's one thing I want to mention. The fallopian tube is blocked or not. A lot of people believe that's the reason causing infertility. But when I talked to a doctor, actually, this is my friend, and he told me, he worked in the gynecology department for the 麻醉. 怎么说? Anesthesia. And he told me, he said, I don't believe this. I said, why? He said, have you seen a woman when they do exam? If you put a finger in the vagina, they don't know the doctor, right? They're nervous. If you put the 扩音器 to try to open the vagina, most women are nervous, right? If you put a tube, get in to do the test, definitely have a cramp. He believed that's the reason, because the tension or tense or nervous caused the cramp of the tube. And very interesting, a lot of women with the fallopian tube blockage still can get pregnant. Doesn't matter with herbs, acupuncture, or naturally. So this diagnosis is question mark, unless it's structure-wise, from surgery, from something is really blocked. Otherwise, yes or no is a question. Okay, so now we'll come down to how to treat the cold and weakness. Number one, we said when you have soft belly, a few of you I talked to you, or cold belly, you touch, you can feel it. This kind of people have low sex drive. For men, the sperm count will go down. You have low back aching, chronic lower back pain, cold hand, cold feet, or chronic fatigue. Then you know it belongs to the weak and cold type. The first thing you need to do for treatment is change your lifestyle. You should not make your body weak or cold. For weak part, at least don't stay late at night. Does that make sense? Let your body recover. Do some exercise. For cold, no ice water, no ice cream, wear shoes at home. When you want to do treatment, the best one is Moxa. Chinese called 艾灸. There are many ways to do it. There's one way, it's called Moxa stick. And you need to find a sensitivity spot. In your class, we're going to teach you. You need to know. It's a very simple, straightforward treatment. Nothing touches your skin, by the way. You just heat up the certain spot. For example, for 关元, the lower belly. If you have a cold belly, make this one, burn it, put next to it, around 1 inch to 2 inches. It will naturally heat it up your belly. You can feel it. There are certain spots you can use. And for women, navel and the 关元, I think it's a CV4 if you want to go online, can help for infertility. Generally speaking, does that fit to you or not? We probably need to do the pulse reading. And sometimes you use a Moxa box. You put a Moxa stick there, put a box on top, use a rubber band, put it around your belly. It's a lazy way, but still help. A lot of you, when we did the exam, actually, I don't know, 10 people I checked, at least 9 of you guys have the tension or tightness. The belly, you can feel the tightness, right? Check your back and feel the tension. How you treat it? Number 1, therapeutic massage. Chinese called 推拿, not foot massage. That's a relaxation. It helps too, but it's not for this treatment. Spine massage. When we rub it, can feel that rub into the spine muscle, not rub on the muscle. On the muscle called body rub. Chinese called 按摩. 摩 is rubbing. This one called 推拿. Na is can hold it. Got you. You get into the muscle. Second one, stretching. Doesn't matter you do yoga or come to our spine care class. You have to learn something to release it. Every day you go home after computer work, stretch it. After you sit a long time, drive a long time, stretch it. If you're able to release it, you don't build up the tension in your body more and more and more. Make sense? Or you can use a stretching bench. This is the funder who created the stretching bench, and that's the stretching bench. If you're able to do it like my son, so relaxed, you have no tension at all. And the funny thing, after we started this business, There's one dad came in and talked to me saying, my son, 6 years old, able to do this like your son. My older one, 15 years old, not able to finish the whole stretching already. My question, I asked him, which school district? You guys know what I'm talking about. Even 15 years old already have a lot of tension. Or can get online at stretchingbench.com. Today we didn't do that exam. Any woman, if you want to come to my clinic and do the treatment later on, we'll ask the female masseuse to check one thing called 中经. Chinese medicine believe the back is called Du channel for all the young energy. The front one called Ren channel is for reproductive system. Around here, there's a bone, right? Pretty hairy. If you have infertility, 99% chance you rub here, very tender, painful. When you do treatment to a point, you see here, pretty relaxed. Your sex drive go up, easy to get pregnant. That's the sign for it. For men too. But today, because my student and me, male, most time we don't touch this area. But our female masseuse will check for you, and you can feel it. So when we talk about infertility, there's coldness, the weakness, the tightness. The same thing, if you want to treat it, you will give your child the best health you're able to. Not only can treat infertility. Does that make sense? If you have excellent seed from husband, you have great land from the wife, of course the baby is the best, right? So like a harvest. How long you need to prepare? 3 to 6 months. It's for your baby and for yourself. Imagine like this. At this point, you get married. You give your child the gene at this point. When you get 40-something, you might have diabetes, high blood pressure. Your gene will carry that information and give to your baby. That's when you're getting older, the more smart your kid would be. You know why? Because you mentally develop more, right? But a higher risk for your children's health. Because your health, naturally speaking, when you're 40, 50-something, is worse than when you're 20, 30. Make sense to you? Is I still want a baby, smart and healthy. What should I do? 3 to 6 months. Why? Because your body, the metabolism, will replace everything here 3 months. If you sleep well, exercise good, watch a healthy diet, have a healthy diet, reduce your stress, your body will replace yourself as a good daddy or mommy. Then your gene gave to your child will be better. Make sense to you? That's when you come in and treat infertility. Most time I request you birth control for 3 months. Ideally, 6 months. You're not only treating yourself and make it better. And here's the email they sent me yesterday. Give a child picture, and I'm going to talk about this story. Big button, right? The mom came in, I think 2 years ago. I look at a belly button just like today, very quick consultation. I said, you have a spleen weak and a kidney weak. She said, why? I said, yes, your belly button told me. She's a little overweight. She said, my energy is low, my blah, blah. And then she was taking medication, the hormone, try to get eggs, so can get infertility, treat infertility. After 9 months try, nothing happened. So she came in, just like you guys heard my name, she came in. I just talked to her straightforward. I said, do Moxa 6 months, birth control, the same time. She did do the treatment, but one thing she laughed at it. She said, 9 months with the drugs, medication, I won't get pregnant. I don't believe your treatment will make me pregnant very quick. After Moxa, that's the first time I think it's the first time or second time we did the Winter for Kidney, that Moxa program. Right after she got pregnant. She came back, talked to me, pretty happy. I shake my hand and say, no. For you guys, the same thing. If you want to treat it until your health is better, then try it. Don't try it at the same time while we're treating it. 1 month later, miscarriage. Because her period was around no moon time. Chinese called 初一. If your period is around full moon time, 80% chance you will be success. After miscarriage, she came back, talked to me so upset. Said, number one, I didn't believe the Moxa would be much better than all drugs, medication I took. Because I tried them 9 months already. I came in to see you 2 months, I got pregnant. I was so happy, but I didn't believe it. Second thing, I really completely believe you because I had miscarriage. Complete birth control, 6 months. Last summer, I got pregnant, and I have this baby. And she come back so happy, talk to me. She said, Dr. Wu, you said the belly button is big, the baby is more healthy. My son, the belly button is so big. You can tell that? Very healthy, can sleep overnight. I said, you not only treat infertility, you did good for your son for health. You not only treat yourself, you try to give your son the best health. Both her and her husband joined to a class. The husband faithfully practiced the zhanzhuang, the standing meditation. And they do Moxa all the time. Then when they talk to me, it's like, I do believe you because our son's health is so good. We not only thank you have a baby, we thank you for our son's health. That become a typical case in your clinic. If you want to make sure you're ready, several things. Not cold. Sorry, I didn't translate this one. Not cold, not weak, not tightness. We mentioned that one already. And the menstruation should come around full moon time. Chinese calendar around 15th. If all these things have been solved, and period come around 15th, ready to go. Yes?
Why? I don't understand this.
In Japan, they did a research for statistics. The period comes around no moon time. Chinese is 2yi. 80% either have gynecology problem or infertility. And a woman has a period around 15th, full moon time. 80% easy get pregnant and very healthy with their female reproductive system. They couldn't explain why, but very simple. Full moon time is the full pack energy of the universal. No moon time, no energy. When the full moon time you have a period, your energy is good. No moon time, your energy is no good. Chinese medicine believe 天人合一, the universe and your energy is always 共振, not line up. Yes?
If you are healthy, every period is about 28 days, and then it will stay pretty much the same time. How it can move to like the full moon time and the half moon time?
Then you check the months when you get pregnant, is it full moon time or no moon time? And a lot of times, 冬至, even if it's full moon, still not good because the whole year, winter is not time you should not get pregnant. It should be pack time. Spring is right now. Summer is okay. Make sense? Let's get more into the I Ching, more detail. But generally speaking, you should know full moon time you're okay. No moon time you're in trouble. So for men, if you want to strengthen yourself from healthy, better baby, standing meditation, Tai Chi, whatever, slow, relaxed exercise. Not a sports. Sports is okay, but not best. No excessive use. What that mean? You know, for men, a lot of time in the morning when you get up, your penis is up. Do not have sex. You should go bathroom. No multi-sex, like anniversary, or go on cruise, have nothing to do. 3 sex a day, for men is very bad. Both these two is pretty bad for prostate too. It's called overuse. And the worst one, Viagra, or Chinese have that herbs, 鹿角. Chinese medicine believe that burn your body energy, not a help your energy. You burn energy just for sex, but not really pack your energy. If you're healthy, you should naturally have the ability to have sex. Not, I'm not able to have some drugs to increase it. That's pretty bad for kidney function or for the baby. So Chinese medicine believe for men, kidney function or sex is the sign to show your health. So you say, I want better health. What's number one thing you need to do? Rest, right? Besides sleep, rest more. I have people work 12 hours a day. Currently I have a case. The lady work around 16 hours a day, 39 years old. Then she talked to me and said, Dr. Wu, I want to get pregnant. I said, for 16 hours a day work, everybody, as long as you're a human being, your body not able to handle your health. Do you think your body can handle another baby? Every single one sit here. If you work 16 hours a day, your high-tech company is not like just like sitting in a grocery store, just sit there. Very high-tense job, 16 hours a day. You think you can get pregnant? It's common sense. I don't need to treat you. Does that make sense? Number one thing for her, she needed rest. You work 12 hours a day, you need to think about it. You worn out your body already, then you still want your body to produce? It's a logical question, nothing to do with the health. If, generally speaking, say, I want better health, winter time, you should come treatment for kidney. Another thing is reduce your stress. Because Chinese medicine believe the water gave birth to wood. What's the water? Water is your kidney, energy. Stress is exhaustion. When you stress out, your body is exhausted, right? Chinese medicine believe you use the kidney energy for your stress. So when men stress out, their sex drive goes down. Women is the same thing. When wife is stressed out, they don't want sex. Same thing. And you can do the slow, relaxed exercise. You can do belly breathing. Chinese call 精神水. The metal gave birth to water. When you do deep, relaxed, slow belly breathing, it helps your sex drive and the kidney energy. Wintertime do Moxa is good. Right now you can do it too, but winter is a must. The best time to do it. Why? Chinese medicine believe the winter time, the night is the longest, right? The daytime is the shortest one. Naturally, you just try to pack your energy in the night, in the winter. If we imagine this, if you look at this one, it's night, 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. Here's morning, here's noontime, here's evening. Chinese medicine believe you go up, have energy in the morning, right? Noontime, you spend it. In the evening, you should kind of calm down. In the night, you should sleep, right? If for a year, here's the spring, right? Spring, our energy go up. Summer, we're active. Autumn, all the animal start packing their food, get ready, right? In the winter, you know what the bear does? They sleep, right? They pack. Human body is like that too. If every day you don't sleep well, you did not give your body a storing time. Next morning you get up, start to use your energy. That makes sense? So you want a better kidney energy, every day sleep early. Or every winter, try to do something. Bring up more energy for you. That's the Chinese medicine theory. We believe every day is a circle, Tai Chi. Every year is a circle of Tai Chi. Make sense to you? But regardless of what's going on, do something. Just like the stock. Winter time, the stock goes down the price. Try to buy in. That's the best time for season. And if you have a heart issue, still late in the night all the time, you should come in summer. How many people feel here aching, tight, especially when you stay late in night? You know what I'm talking about? That indicates your heart is in trouble. It's the noontime, so summertime. When all the artery is open, try to come in and do massage, Moxa. So for winter time, we massage the kidney channel, blood channel to help the kidney. That's the channel. And we do Moxa, we do acupuncture. And some people, Chinese people always like to ask food, right? Doctor, what should I eat? We'll give you some food. No coconut water. Why? Chinese medicine believe that's the super cold stuff. Where coconut grow? Pretty hot place, right? Very hot place, a water can stay. The water has to be super cold. Make sense to you? How many people like this fruit? Urine. Very stinky, right? Very good taste. That one in the Southeast Asia, men use this one as a Viagra. Inside has Liu Huang, the S. For women, like that too. Strengthen your belly. Bring sex drive. If you want to talk about more, it's more specific. How many of you like clams? Chinese medicine believe what a shape look like, which part it goes to. What's this shape look like? Female's reproductive system, right? Vagina like. So Chinese medicine believe if you slow cook this one, help female. And for men, this one, 肉苁蓉. Look like man's penis, right? It's general. There are many ways you can do it. But for people in Bay Area, some are from the exhaustion, the weakness. Number one reason is not enough sleep, stay late at night, or no good quality sleep. Second one, stress, tiredness. Number three is coldness. Diet can be something help, but not the best. Ideally, we mentioned that sleep, number one, that's the magic pill for your health. Second one is diet. Number three is exercise. What's the last one? Reduce stress, right? If your body is like this, everything mess up. If your body is like this, relaxed, you'll be much better. That's the reason from the Bible said our heart at peace gives life to the body. Not only give life to your body, but give life to your baby. Make sense to you? Okay, that's for today's seminar. Thank you. Any question? And your health is keep on declining based on your sleep quality, your diet, if you do exercise correctly, or if your stress level is low. If not, it just keep on going down, 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 down. And in Bay Area, every single year, I have a patient come talk to me, see. I have a friend or I heard somebody, sudden death. You know why? I think 2 years ago, there was one 41 years old, dropped dead. Got up in the morning, went swimming, they have a swimming pool at home. Come back, took a shower, sit on the toilet, gone. 41 years old. The wife didn't work, 2 child, the second one only 2 months old. When they talked to me, the guy told me about this story. I said, number one, this guy is very stressful. He said, how can you know? The wife didn't work, have 2 children. Then you have a big house, 41 years old, definitely success, right? And he's very busy, so he has to exercise in the morning. But one thing, early in the morning, Bay Area, the water is pretty cold. And he did not know what's the exercise need for him. In the morning, when you jump in the cold water swimming, you suddenly increase your heart rate. But at the same time, the coldness will shrink your circulation. The opposite, stretch, kill him for heart attack. Make sense to you? And at the same time, it told me he is not sensitive for the body. So in my clinic, when I see somebody very stiff like this, I exercise all the time, no pain. I'm good health. I feel, wow, you're in trouble because you're not sensitive to what's going on. Or engineer like this, I'm fine, my neck is okay. Never have pain. You look at their posture, it's in bad shape already. Everybody knows that. Yeah, I know my neck is not right, but I have no pain. Then you know they're not sensitive. That makes sense? The brain and their body is completely separate. This one, the best way to do it is do exercise like Tai Chi or standing meditation. You feel your body. 30 minutes, do nothing, just sit there. I feel like my neck's not right. My shoulder's too tight. Next day, you use the computer, 8 hours, you come back, it's like, how come I'm standing like this? A little while, I'm better. You come back to your baseline, keep on listening to your body. Does that make sense? Most exercise is not teaching you to listen to your body. It's asking you use your body. Does that make sense to you? You play basketball, you need to shoot the ball. You use your body to shoot the ball. A lot of times you don't feel your body. Otherwise, you won't have sports injury. You never heard anybody play Tai Chi hurts their body. Unless they squat down too much. They overuse it. Are you with me? So if you learn how to listen to your body, you won't have this kind of thing. That's the purpose for all the Chinese style practice for Kung Fu or for internal health. Okay, now we'll come down to the kidney weak. Doesn't matter for men or women. If in Chinese medicine say if you have aching lower back, chronic lower back pain, or knees weak, especially when you go upstairs, 1 floor, 2 floors, it's like, oh, so tired. Chinese medicine believe you have kidney weak. This kidney indicates hormone, reproductive system, urine tract system, the bone, the brain, everything. And for people, how many people here, especially for women, have cold feet? Then you know you're kidney weak type. Why? Because from your heart, the circulation goes down to the feet. It's the longest distance. You don't have enough energy to provide the circulation down. Of course, low sex drive is one thing. Infertility is it. Chronic neck problems too. Chinese medicine believe the kidney in charge of the bone, the liver in charge of the tendon and ligament, soft tissue. So when you have chronic lower back and neck pain, your bone or your muscle ligament is in trouble, which indicate more fundamental kidney and the liver weak. Basically, the stress is high, your body is exhausted. Make sense? That's the typical neck X-ray for the engineers in the Bay Area. This is a guy just came out from college, just worked in a big company, doesn't matter, Google, Intel. The neck is perfect, have a curve, right? Then use computer 8 hours a day, sometimes 12 hours a day. 5, 10 years later, the neck becomes straight. You see in your company, people use computer like this. They stretch out. And one of my patients told me very funny after this seminar. He said, I found out every day when I finish my project, I almost kiss the computer. Have you seen that? Very common, right? So I just naturally get closer and closer, focus and focus. When I finish, like, how come my neck's like this? Like it's like, oh, it's not right. And to a point, the curve is backward. Then you have bulging disc, pinched nerve, stiff neck, all kinds of pain, whatever reason. But the things, you need to take X-ray to know it. And you need to know how to deal with it. When we get to this point, it's too hard to treat it. For a neck curve, if you want to do, is wood pillow. Later on, we're going to show you that one. If you see this one fit to you, that might be a good option for you. For kidney, we'll come back. Chinese medicine believes it's related to aging. In Bay Area, a lot of people have white hair under 40. You know that? Chinese called 早生华发. Too early to have white hair. It means you're aging too fast. Your physical body is still okay. Internal hormone is in trouble. Hormone related is kidney. Immune system, kidney. Sex, kidney. Reproductive, kidney. Bone or urine. Chinese medicine believe the body only have 5 systems. Water is the kidney system. Wood is the liver system. Fire, heart and circulation system. Earth is a spleen or digestive system. Liver is wood, is stress or emotion related or regulate. So for kidney weak, you want to know how to age faster or worn out in health? Number one thing is sleep less or sleep late. Anyone here, doesn't matter, want to treat infertility or want better health or better health baby or not, you have to understand 2 things really, really damage your health. Number one is sleep. If you have trouble with sleep, your health definitely goes down. Regardless, you go sleep late, you don't have enough sleep, or your sleep quality have trouble. The outcome is the same. Second one is get really, really, really angry. 1 out of 2 things, you get it, you're in trouble. You got 2, you're in big trouble. In the Bay Area, most people use computers, mental work. Chinese medicine believe worn out the brain, worn out your kidney, the water reproductive system. Overstress. You have to use your body energy for stress, right? You'll burn you up. Exhaustion. Another thing is desire. The house market go up, the stock market go down. You open a TV, the girl have no clothes. Regardless of what's going on, your brains keep on go up and down for the desire. Sex is one part. So for anybody, if you want better health, you have to strengthen your kidney. Who need it? For men over 40 years old. Most of my clients in my clinic talk to me, after 40 I can feel my health, for men, not for women. Goes down, right? And for women, menopause definitely is big time. You should do some strengthening kidney. Chronic fatigue. Fatigue is a sign your body is exhausted, could not recover. Mental workers. Every day you use your brain. We believe you use your kidney energy. Try to do something, strengthen it. Or you have a weak lower back or knee, cold hand, cold feet, or whoever wants a healthy baby. We'll show you an example later. Okay, we talked about it. Cold and weak, right? There's another thing, is stress or tense. Right now it's spring, right? You go all the farmer land, and what they do? They plow, right? Before they plant. Nobody goes there just spending the seed there. They need to plow. When you have a stress, just like a land not plowed, I'm tensed up. There's no space for growing. You got my point? Are you stressed out? Is your body tensed up? Let's check it out. Number one, anybody, you can try yourself. Touch here. If you feel it's tensed up, there's a knot. Or when you press it hurt, you know you're tensed up. Very interesting. In my clinic, if somebody walking like this, they ask them, they exercise, they do everything fine, you know they're a big boss. You know why? Their stress is here. Chinese call 肩挑千斤重担. Have you heard that idiom? It means you carry so much burden on your shoulder. It's not talking about you really carrying it. You're talking about here, you're carrying a lot of issue going on. So for people, CEO, CFO, a lot of time like this. Next time we watch a TV, you will see a billionaire stand there talk to people. Their shoulders naturally go up because the tension is built up like that. Second one is the spine. When you check the pulse, they can tell you your spine is tied up. A lot of people don't believe it. But your spine muscle will tell you the reality. Very tense. Because when you have stress, you can relax your arm and the leg in sleep, but you cannot relax your brain, and your spine will be naturally hold it up. If you don't do massage or stretching, purposely release it, it will build up there. Day by day build up. That makes sense to you? Every single one with depression or anxiety patient, you check their spine, is tensed up. Next one is called gallbladder channel. It's here. Everybody try it. Touch the muscle here in front. Is it soft or not? Don't use any strength. Then touch it outside. This one tight is very typical for brain because gallbladder channel goes into your brain. So a lot of time you touch the muscle here, so soft. Here, like a string. That's what happened. And another thing very interesting in my clinic, I do navel acupuncture. We do the acupuncture on navel. Go home, look at the mirror. If this is your navel, see if you have a line go this direction. If you do, you're stressed out, regardless what you say. If you say, I have 2 lines, good luck. You know why? This one means stress, this one means moody. Menopause women, very typical, have 2 lines when they're stressed out with their life, 20 years, 30 years. If your wife like that, don't say doctor will say that. Just go home, be nice, okay? And sometimes when people getting more and more old, especially for seniors, 60, 70 years old, this become chronic for their tension in their body. Muscles are tense, their posture is not right. They're stiff when they get into the bed. Shake, 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 shake. The range of motion is limit, and very common. Do you have weak, cold, and tense? We'll examine for you. Very simple. For women, if you touch the belly, it's very soft. They're weak. Especially you had a child before, but you cannot get pregnant this time. You touch your belly, it's so soft. The belly, weak. If you touch the lower belly, cold. You feel cold, it's cold. Very straightforward. And you have a wrinkle here. Or when we check around this belly button, there's 2 points here. You feel hurt or tensed up, just like a basketball, there's air inside, right? If you feel belly like a basketball, there's air inside, pressure, you know you're tensed up too. Very typical. So anybody want to try it out, we can do an exam for you. We'll take a break for 15 minutes, you can go bathroom, then we'll come back. 来停一下。